everyone, my name is Sierra. Today is April 8th, National Dogfighting Awareness Day. It was established by the ASPCA to raise awareness about the generality of dogfighting in the U.S. The American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, the ASPCA, is a national leader in the animal abuse, rescue, and protection. They work to save animals from dogfighting, puppy mills, and hoarding and other cruelty situations. They provide medical care and behavioral rehabilitation and are responders to emergencies. Majority of the references are from their website. Dogfighting is a blood sport, a sport involving the shedding of blood, especially that of animals. In this speech, I will discuss some of the history, its popularity in America, and the characteristics of the fighters. Traced back to the Roman times, dogs fought alongside Romans and the British in the Roman conquest of Britain. Around the turn of the 12th century, in Britain, baiting emerged, which pitted fighting dogs against chained bulls and bears, a popular form of entertainment until it was outlawed by the British Parliament in 1835. Dog-on-dog battles took over as the alternative. Canine fighters were imported from England to America in the 1800s. In 1817, dogfighting became a part of our culture. The sport was endorsed by the United Kennel Club, whom formulated rules and sanctioned referees. Animal Law is a resource center for finding laws and legislation concerning animal issues. They present both objective and authoritative commentary. Professional fighting pits increased rapidly in the 1860s, according to Animal Law. The founder of ASPCA, Henry Berg, was particularly repulsed by the brutality of dogfighting. His 1867 revision of the state's animal cruelty law made all forms of animal fighting illegal. In turn of the 20th century, dogfighting goes underground in America. Despite being a felony in all 50 states, the ASPCA estimates tens of thousands of criminals forcing hundreds of thousands of dogs to train and fight. The payoff must be worth the risk. Professionals breed generations of skilled game dogs and take pride in their lineage. Dogfighting generates revenues from stud fees, admission fees, and gambling on the fights. According to the ASPCA, major dogfight raids have resulted in seizures of more than $500,000. It is an incredible source of income for gangs. The fights are often associated with other forms of criminal activity, including possession of drugs and firearms, stated by Animal Law. Stud fees are charged when breeding the champions. What makes the canine fighter a champion? Fights last until one dog is declared a winner. This is determined when the other dog fails to fight back, dies, or jumps out of the pit. Dogs are genetically predisposed to inflict maximum damage on an opponent. They are bred for the working characteristic known as gameness. Gameness is defined by Animal Law as the developing trait of eagerness to attack despite the threat of substantial injury. Dogs that perform well in fights are highly valued. A lot of effort goes into conditioning the animals. ASPCA states dogs are given supplements and run on treadmills to increase fitness and endurance. Bait animals are used in training to improve the fighter's strength and ability. A young, weak, or inexperienced dog is put in place to test the fighter's instinct. Measures are taken to prevent the bait dog from fighting back. Their snouts are sometimes duct taped shut, their teeth are broken off or filed down, or they are tied up so they cannot escape. These canines are kept isolated. This is a picture of my dog when I rescued her, and as you can see, she has scars on her arms and on her face, and when I got her, she was broken, she was beaten down, and this is her now. She's healthy, she's happy, and she's very grateful to have a loving home. Read from Animal Law, pit bulls are remarkably gentle and fiercely loyal towards humans. This quality has made them attractive to dog fighters because they will withstand considerable abuse and neglect at the hands of their owners and remain loyal and non-aggressive towards humans. Many of the dogs rescued from the scene do recover and find loving families. There's a lot to be said about this underground illegal sport in America. I hope that everyone has learned something about this blood sport and how real it is. Man's best friend has been fighting for man since the Roman times. They will continue to be used for financial gain. I chose this topic for my speech because the victims don't have a voice. The ASPCA is accepting donations to help in the prevention of cruelty to animals. Thank you all for being here.
Woo! Yay!